when we are dealing with the financial world, the revenue world, we must understand the direction. I'm going slow. I'm going to preach in a minute. You must understand the dynamics of doors. D-O-O-R-S, doors. God opens doors. Say that. Say that again. There are four kinds of doors that I want to mention to you right here. The first door is a physical door that opens and closes at will. In other words, that door over there, when you approach the door, you will be able to apply your force to open the door. So personal force will open doors. Say that. Personal force will open doors. The Bible tells us that. Matthew chapter 16. The Bible says, the gates of hell shall not prevail against you. He says, whatever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. In other words, whatever you apply force to, Matthew 11, the violent take it by force. Take it by force. So your force applied will open the door. Someone say apply force. The second door will only open when you use the code. The code. C-O-D-E, code. Certain doors will not respond to you. If you apply force, they don't open. If you apply the code, you don't need force. The door will open if the code is applied. So if you have the right code, doors will open. Oh yes, oh yes. Ask Daniel. He had visions and dreams. He applied the code and doors opened. The third kind of door. The third kind of door. This is a door of presence. It's a door of faith. For example, you can go to some banks or at an airport where the door will only open when you get into a certain proximity. In other words, the door has an ultraviolet ray that will respond to your presence. Listen to me now. When you can be 1 inch away from its perimeter, the door will not open for you. The door doesn't ask if you are a man, if you are a woman, if you are white, if you are a black. The door doesn't ask how old you are, if you are married, if you are single. The door doesn't ask if you are HIV positive, if you are not. The door doesn't ask if you are a politician, if you've been to school. The door will respond to anybody who gets in there by faith. The last kind of door for this presentation is a timing door. It's a door that has to do with timing. In other words, the door only opens at a certain time. I'll illustrate this with music. This evening when our keyboard player was playing the first worship song, the praise and worship leader didn't start the song anywhere. He waited for the song to come to a certain place. The introduction he played in the music world, he played 8 bars. In other words, there were 8 particular bars of music that he played. But only when he came to a particular place was the praise and worship leader authorized to start the song. He could not start the song before. If he had to start the song before, he would have caused a problem with timing. So the praise and worship leader then, even though he may not know music, waited for the time for the door to open. The problem with this door is that if he misses the introduction there, he can't start until the whole introduction is played again. Then the door opens. Because at the same time the door opens, it closes. Chapter number 13 of Numbers. The Lord said, go and take the land now. They said, we are not able. The next morning, 12 hours later, they tried to go. The door was closed. The only time the door was going to open again was 40 years later. They had to wait for the music pieces to be played in full before the door opened again. That's why in this season, Africa, Lusaka, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Ghana, in this time, we must not be fighting with anthropological conflicts and philosophical philosophical, cultural conflicts and ethnic conflicts. At this time, when the door is opening in Africa, we have to just go in.